Costa Rica is a small country in Central America known for its impressive biodiversity, including tropical forests and a profusion of flora and fauna. Its beaches and natural features, including volcanoes, are a huge draw for tourists from around the world. Yet, Costa Rica has another side that tourists may not see at first glance. For nearly 2 decades, 20% of its population has lived in poverty. The overwhelming majority of its lower class is composed of indigenous Costa Ricans and immigrants with little access to resources or social services. Over 1 million of these immigrants fled from Nicaragua, Costa Rica's neighbor to the north, in search of jobs and a better life. The Costa Rican Humanitarian Foundation, founded by Virginia native Gail Nystrom in 1997, is a hands-on nonprofit organization that implements creative and economical solutions to a wide range of social problems in Costa Rica. One of the foundation's major ongoing projects is in La Carpio, a slum on the outskirts of Costa Rican capital San Jose, where many immigrants settled. In La Carpio, Gail has focused her work on services for women and children, 2 of the groups most deeply impacted by poverty. After my semester working with La Carpio, my week living in La Carpio, I had a lot to process. There was a lot that I still didn't understand. There was a lot that I felt. This has changed me so much, and I want to give something that will last for a while. What does it mean to not have water? What does it mean to not be able to feed your children? Like, these are huge, huge things that weigh down very heavily. To address issues of isolation and poverty in La Carpio, the foundation has worked with teams of volunteers to set up a food bank, a clean environment program, and youth sports teams. It has also built clinics, daycares, and model education centers, which also serve as gathering spaces for a women's collective. Women gather in the center to discuss healthy living, parenting, and healthcare, and also work together to produce handicrafts to sell.
La idea de este proyecto es confeccionar muñecos parecido a estos para venderlos junto con un libro a los niños.
The Soul Song Project is Sharon Fletter is a woman from Colorado who came up with this idea of having women around the world make guardian angel dolls for children. We make the bodice of the doll. Then the front part of the doll is sent to Colorado, where she has Cambodian refugee women sewing them together and stuffing them. She's going to sell them along with a book that tells the story of the angel dolls, and then the proceeds of the dolls will be given back to the women, and there'll be a general fund created so that women who want to, let's say, build a community center will be able to apply for the funds, and she'll be able to fund it.
Indigenous groups throughout Costa Rica are anxious to gain access to better housing, education, nutrition, and health care. One day, a poor indigenous man visited the foundation to ask for help in bringing his Cabekar community into the modern world while still preserving their heritage. The foundation took on the challenge and went to visit this young man's community. They saw that many people there, spread miles over the mountainous reservation, had never seen outsiders, never organized community meetings, and never had access to education or health care.
Antes se enfermaban muchos niños y adultos porque no hay doctores, no llegan los médicos. El camino no es como ahora hay camino para que lleguen los carros adentro, pero antes no hay. Y si una persona se enferma, ya que se va a morir, hay que sacarlo en una hamaca afuera y después lo llevan al hospital. A veces se salva o a veces se muere.
The foundation started to help by providing much-needed food and seeds for the people. Next, they provided them with clothing, adult education sessions, and supported their efforts to build health clinics and public schools for their children. They began an extensive arts program with the women and taught them to make unique crafts using natural materials that are now sold in Costa Rica and internationally.
Primero la escuela, porque así los niños aprenden mucho a escribir, leer y hablar también español. Y también a mí, ahora llegan los doctores cerquitas. Ya no tenemos que ir, o no tenemos que aguantar enfermedades. Si nos duele la cabeza o con gripe, estamos con gripe, entonces no tenemos que aguantar porque están los doctores cerquitas. Y también ahora también nos compra artesanías. A veces en un mes viene 2, 3 veces y estamos bien con eso. Porque los maridos trabajan, lo que pasa es que ahora le pagan a veces por quincena o por mes. Y mientras que duran ellos, nosotros tenemos plata para comprar.
To date, the foundation has worked with Cabecar, Huetar, and Bribri indigenous communities to help improve their quality of life while honoring their traditions.
I see the Costa Rican Humanitarian Foundation as change at the grassroots level.
Giselle es una persona que tiene como una capacidad muy infinita de amar y querer a todas las personas. Entonces yo siento que ella y los voluntarios que por medio de la fundación vienen acá hacen cosas bonitas como los murales, como la construcción de esto, lo que son donaciones que vienen libros, ropa. Ha tenido una gran influencia sobre todo esto. Así que espero que nunca se vaya de aquí, aunque este lugar sea autosuficiente. Y esperando que lo mismo que llega, la misma oportunidad que llega a estos lugares pueda llegar algún día a otros lugares que también lo necesitan.